I'll tell you what, you lot fucking kill me, honestly. Al's getting old, he thinks it's Sunday. And Brian's saying there, what was he saying there? Al must have a hot date on Sunday. No, not quite. Basically, my girlfriend has got other plans tonight. She had something on tonight, so she's. I saw her this morning, and then she's away elsewhere tonight. So I thought I'll have a little Saturday night to myself. And I thought, you know what? Why don't I? I'm not doing a stream tomorrow. I thought, why don't I bring tomorrow night's stream forwards? Because the great thing is, it's not a school night. It means I can have a can of cider. I hope you guys can go and get yourself a beer, grab a beer, whatever. And then tomorrow we've got a long lie as well. So happy days. So yeah, how shit is the weather? Oh my god. Yeah, weather's bloody awful. It's just literally been pissing it with rain constantly, freezing cold. Anyway, Commodore C16 special, not a chance. I will get around to doing it. No, listen, this is the Sunday stream. There's not going to be any stream tomorrow night, so don't go looking for me. Don't go waiting on your computer at 7 o'clock because I won't be along. Before I start, as you probably know, if you're a regular of the channel, my Facebook account got hacked, and when that disappeared, I was unable to access my Mamemeister page. And what was the other page I had? I also had a page called some of the worst video game covers. Now, Paula Moz mentioned about I should maybe do a video around terrible artwork, and I think that's quite a good one actually. But anyway, I thought to myself, not everybody. I mean, when I want to announce a video, there's two places. There used to be three places that I would post. I would post a comment on YouTube. Now I have no idea if anybody even looks at that. I mean, I don't know. I might get one or two thumbs up, so I don't even know if anyone looks at that. Second one is Discord. I've got a Discord channel. I don't know if Dale's on tonight. If you're not a member of Discord, if you don't know what Discord is, it's like, I need to stop saying basically, because you notice that everybody says basically. It's probably the most overused word at the moment. Discord is essentially, there you go. It's like the old chat thing that used to exist before Facebook and whatnot came along. It's quite a good thing. It's a great way of getting like-minded people in the same space. And the reason I set up my Discord channel was because I've got quite a few people that watch my videos. You know, they're kind of regulars, and other than the live chats, there's no other place for these people to kind of talk to each other. So I thought, somebody says to me, go into Discord, create a Discord channel. It's a place that people can hang out. So if Dale's along, I don't know where he is. He might be doing his blog. He will put a link to it at some point. Hopefully, he's going to tune in tonight. But anyway, getting back to Facebook, I have started. I've created a new Mamemeister page. I've called it Mamemeister YouTube channel. I think I've called it, and it's. Oh, cheers, Dale. Thank you very much. It's what's the URL? Facebook.com/Mamemeister, I think it is. I'll actually just share it with you. Give me 2 ticks. Let me get this working. Facebook. Where are we? There we go. Right, I'm going to share the screen with you. Present, share screen, and we'll do entire screen, and we'll also share the audio as well. Yeah, there you go. It's Mamemeister YouTube channel. So when I'm going to be doing a live stream or whatever, I'll put a post on this thing here. You can, I think, if you just do a search for it. It's facebook.com. In fact, I'll just put a wee copy. I'll put a wee link down below, and hopefully it's going to let me do that. Is it going to do it? There you go. There you do. If you're on social media, you can click on that, and that will take you to the Mamemeister YouTube channel, Facebook page, and that's where I'll put posts up. So yeah, got that off the ground. So go and check that out. Yeah, right. This is a continuation of this is a continuation of last Sunday's stream where I what was I doing? I was just because of Roger Keane passing away. Was it just before Christmas? Just after Christmas, actually. I thought it's only right that we celebrate not just Zap but Crash, Amtix, all these even in LFC. Yep, Sunday has arrived early. All these wonderful magazines that Newsfield put out. And last week I started. We started reading through the magazine together and playing some of the games. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move. No, you know it doesn't. Yeah, I'm going to move. I'm going to unshare that for a second, like so. I'm going to stop that like so, and then I'm going to move me over there, and then you can go over here like so. There we are. I do apologise to. I know Novabug always does a stream on a Saturday night. I think he doesn't start till 10 though. To be fair, I don't think there's anyone that watches his channel that watches mine and vice versa. So I'm not stepping on any toes. But you know what? It's fair game. we could all put out videos whenever the fuck we want. Right, where am I? Where are we? Where are we? I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to present it. Share screen. Entire screen. Click. YouTube. Audio. System audio even. There we go. Right, I'm going to do hide. So I think that's probably. Can I make that any bigger? Is that too big? Wait a minute. How's that? Is that? Yeah, that's better. That's definitely better. So, anyway, I'm going to have a quick drink of my coffee. I've no idea how long this is going to run for. I've got an idea. If we do get to the end of this, I reckon probably a couple hours. I don't want to take up all your Saturday night. Evening, Paul. I don't want to take up all your Saturday night. If I get to the end of this, I've got an idea for some other stuff. There's probably not. Well, there is going to be some intermittent gameplay. So yeah, we looked at Bounty Bob Strikes Back. That was the last game we looked at last Sunday. Great game. One of the probably the shittiest looking games you'll ever see, but it's an absolute stonking game. Now this was always a wee bit controversial, I thought. Another Zap Nap. We cheated slightly to bring you this sizzling review as early as possible. You see, the 64 version of Bounty Bob wasn't going to be available until way past the press deadlines of the magazine. But US Gold promised us that the Atari version was 100% identical. So that's the version we reviewed. It's possible that graphically you'll notice minuscule difficulties, minuscule differences to the Atari screenshots. Let's, for shits and giggles, what I'm going to do, because you know how I evening, Steve. It's not Sunday. Don't adjust your TV, folks. I'm going to see if I'm going to open up on another game base. I'm going to open up my Atari one. You know what I'm like? I like to kind of mess about with stuff. Atari. There we go. Right. Let's get Bounty Bob. Bounty Bob Strikes Back. Let's get that running. Right, it's running in Denise. Hey, the Trev Meister. How you doing, Trev? Right, that was that, and let's get the Atari one. Let's look for that. Bounty Bob Strikes Back. Now, I don't know if this will be possible. What I'm going to do... Right, let's try and get that roughly the same size. What I want to do... Right, what I actually want to do here is I want to try and get them both running at exactly the same time. This is going to be interesting if I can get the timing right. No, 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 nope. Press space to start game. Right, on the left is the C64 one. Yep, on the left is the C64 one. And on the right is the Atari one. Graphics certainly look very, very similar. I think slight differences in colour, possibly. Now, I don't know if the C64 one runs a tad faster because you'll notice the little birds. Simon, this is called Bounty Bob Strikes Back, it says at the top there. Now, Zap actually reviewed, they used the Atari version as a C64 version. They used that to review, and they were reliably informed. Yeah, it's definitely taken a lot longer for the Atari one to put the letters up. So there is a difference. Is it going to go into some kind of demo? I'm going to try something interesting here. I'm going to see if I click in this, can I possibly start, whoops, can I possibly start, excuse me, the same game running two separate emulators? Ah, there we go. I am playing the same game. I'm going to die so we get realigned again. Come on, quick. Come on. Right. Well, you'll see there, the key starts. Come on, kill him. Get in there. If you think I'm pish, it's because I'm playing the same game, running two separate emulators at the same time. Are the graphics the same? Evening, Ian, how are you, mate? Right. Right, I'm slightly out of sync. No, bollocks. Maybe a minute. In the Atari one, I think there's only... Oh, wait a minute. Let me just get this blank down to end. And... Ah, there is two baddies down there. Yeah, okay. Right, fair enough. Fair enough. I think it's fair to say the graphics are the same. I suppose when you think about it, I want to come out of that. Where's the magazine gone? Yeah, I suppose at least they did actually admit that they were using the Atari one. They obviously did that because they wanted to get the kind of scoop on the on getting the first kind of review. But yeah, great game. There's Morton Harkett from Aha. Right, Spy Hunter. Oh, I'll give that a go. Superb arcade feel as you smash cars off the road, smoke screens, oil slicks, missiles, and vicious enemies. Now, when I bought this, I think it was released by, was it released by Sega? I'm sure it was. Ah, yeah, US Gold Sega. Um, it was the first time I'd ever played Spy Hunter, and I have to say, I mean, I've played Spy Hunter, the arcade game, with MAME. I think the C64, I prefer the C64 version. What's Bob Wade saying? He's saying, what a fantastic conversion this is. It has all the action of the arcade daddy and even the tremendous music. Car crashing, tire blasting, daddy 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 da. Gary Penn, does he like it? Yep, fans of the arcade won't be disappointed with this version. Graphics and sound are on a par. If you wake up early for work tomorrow. Yeah, I don't want you guys going to bed thinking, well, that's the Sunday night stream over. I better get to work. And what's Morton saying? Superb arcade blast bump. Apparently, it was Jazz Rignall that actually came up with the shmup word, which is now widely being adopted by the whole gaming community as a game that involves shooting stuff. 87% they gave it. Right. Anyway, I think we'll give. What do you call it? We'll give it a go. Right. What was I going to do? I'm going to use my. Where is it? Yeah. I'm going to use my one load thing. Get the cartridges and evening Shinobi. Yep, LFC agrees. He says that he prefers the 64 version of Spy Hunter. Has that actually? That's an interesting point. Actually, has there been any other games that you've played first? Not even played first. Is there any games that that you prefer the home version of over the arcade? There can't be many games. I mean, what do you call it? Buggy Boy is on the C64 is a great game, but I think you can't really compare them. Buggy Boy in the arcade has got amazing graphics. Buggy Boy in the C64, it's a different game. Both games are fantastic. But I think, yeah, Spy Hunter is one of these games that I think I do prefer the C64 one. Right, what am I doing here? Right, I want to load up Denise. There, it's there. So how is everybody? I hope you're all well. Right, I think we can. I think we can make this full screen. Ox is asking, does anyone know if anyone sells a USB trackball plus spinner controller? Good luck with that one, mate. I mean, I think you can get them, but they are really expensive. Skywalker Ranch is commenting bubble bobble. Not quite sure what you're meaning with that, buddy. This is not a. I'm not taking any requests tonight. What I'm doing is I'm going through Zap issue 1, playing some games, and then I've got this other thing that I'm going to do if I've got any time. Right, let's see if we can. Right, let's get this going. What we're looking for? We're looking for. What's the game we're looking for again? Yeah, Spy Hunter. I'm absolutely fantastic, Shinobi. Thank you for asking. Hey, spy. Gotta be there. It's gotta be there. You know what? Bloody hell. I can't believe that. Out of all the games, that is really, really surprising. I've got this clever person has come up with all these cartridges for all these games. And would you believe it? There is none for Spy Hunter. That is really, really surprising. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Bubble Bobble is a great game, but it's not going to be in this stream. Right, where are we? We're going to have to load up Game Base, I'm afraid, then, folks. Right, Game Base collection. Right, that's the. Yeah, okay. I'll just close down Denise for a second. You can go and sit over there. Right, Spy Hunter. Right, wait a minute, wait a wee minute. Alright, I've got these in year order, that's why. SP, sp. Right, wait a minute, I'm just, alright, hang on, there we go, Spy Rider. Spy Hunter, right, there we are. Right, it doesn't appear to be disc. Does that say cartridge? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's get this thing loaded up. Greiser, is it? I don't think I've ever played Greiser actually. Right, options. Unlimited time, hell no. Unlimited cars, nope. Games and key. I always forget that you can use, how do you actually, is it fire button? What tune was that again? What game is that? Yeah, I was just thinking that's the same, Simon. What game was that from? I'm trying to remember. One mana destroy, that's it, Dale, thank you. Right, joystick. I'm going to have to go for novice. Yeah, that sound is fantastic. How's the volume, folks? Is that all right? Am I right in thinking you don't want to shoot the sort of non-bad cars? You only want to shoot. Oh, for Christ's sake! Do you lose points if you destroy members of the public? Oh, piss off! You can't. I can't remember what he was called again. Have it. Went in for the kill there. You lose points. Ah, right, okay. It's kind of daft because at the end of the day, it's just a sprite. But I always kind of felt guilty if I destroyed an enemy car. Not an enemy car, a kind of an innocent bystander. Where's the music gone? Oh, somebody's crashed. Oh, we don't want to kill him. You bastard. Yeah, don't know where the music's gone. Oh, come on. Right, obviously the lorry must have a Walkman in his van, and when he picks you up, he gives you alone his Walkman, and you get to listen to the sound. Either that, I'm talking complete bollocks. Have it. Have it. Now, this game came out before the SID was really gotten to grips with, but you know what? That music, there's nothing wrong with it. It's certainly not. It's not as impressive as Monty and the Run or anything like that, but still, it was functional. You know what I mean? Bastard. Ah, for Christ's sake. Twat. Up and Down was a good home conversion. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Up and Down, to be fair. Yeah, I wonder, would you think that was a bug? the fact that when you die, the music sort of disappears. The music only starts when you get into the lorry. Oh, that was Enforcer, bastard. Yeah, I really want to try and keep to the side here. Oops, there we go. I mean, the graphics were simplistic, but you know what? They just work. They do look like an. I always think this could easily be the arcade version. I mean, if anything, I think the graphics look more arcade-like than the arcade version, if that makes any sense. The arcade one almost tried to make them look too realistic. Yeah, I don't know where the music's gone. That's a bit weird. Game over. There we go. Yeah, it does, Dell. It does look like the US Enterprise. Right, let's come out of this. How do we get out of this again? C64. No, we don't want to do that. We want to go to options and exit. There we are. Right, let's get back to the magazine. Right, from one water-based game to another, there is a waterborne version of pole position with speedboats instead of cars and elite. What was this called again? Aqua Racer. I don't think I've ever played this. You know that I might have played it. Why is there a picture of a guy throwing a fishing net? I don't know what that's all about. Let's see what they have to say. With all the duff versions of pole position around, what do you mean the duff versions of pole position? There's nothing wrong with pole position. Cheers, Simon. Take care, man. Yeah, I thought pole position in the C64 was actually all right. It's nice to see this one with a new slant at one or two things that could be improved. Of course, once pole position with a rip roaring burn around a powerboat track, rather unconvincing graphics and no real feel to the steering. Don't give much realism. Da, da, da. I laugh at how they call it 3D effects. And Gary Penn was none too chuffed either. Right, I think we'll give it a go. Oops, Software Star, we're jumping ahead of the gun there. Presentation 64, originality 42, graphics. Control is touchy and off-putting at first. 20 courses? Christ, that's not bad. The later one's almost impossible. Enjoyable action for water sport fans. Don't go Googling that, folks. Trust me on that one. Right, let's... I'm going to narrow that down and see if... what the hell was that called again? Aqua Racer. Let's see if I've got a cartridge for that. Yeah, really surprised that there's not a Aqua. Nope, there's no Aqua Racer, so we're going to have to. Oh, hang on, OPQ. Aqua Racer. I stand corrected, guys. Where the hell is it? Right, Aqua Racer. And let's go to full screen. Actually, it looks like a Jeff Minter game, this. Right, I don't know how that sound is coming across, but the sound in this is very kind of scratchy, weird. Right, normal game mode. That's not working. Can we swap joysticks? Yeah, that sounds horrible. Number of players. Oh, bollocks. What a twat. Oh, shit. Right, I'm going to have to exit this. Options. Exit. Try again. Pay attention this time, Bond. Yeah, the sound. Well, I'll tell you what. I just want to make sure that it's not anything that I've done. Let's just play a quick. Let's play a SID. Right. That's absolutely fine. That's crystal clear. So it's just the particular game. probably made for the older SID. Oh, right, yeah. Can you change the SID in this audio? You know, I really shouldn't be messing about. Right, listen, it is what it is. So let's get it back again. Aqua Racer. There we go. I think Ox is probably right. It was probably made for the other SID, which is why it sounds horrible. Normal game mode. 1. Input name. Oh, he's got a large cannon. Boom, and we're off. Right, okay. I've just sussed that these are actually, I'm trying to avoid these. These are actually opponents' boats, I think. Bollocks. Yeah, I think the impressionist speed's alright, but when you look at it, it's just little lines. The little posts are the only thing actually moving. So I've seen what I've done here. Making a pole position in water is actually a bit of a cheat, because you can kind of get an impression with speed without having to worry about the road, and you can see I'm completely pish. Jesus. God, I'm not even getting out of bloody first gear. Right, let's try again. No, bugger off. Let's try once more. Number of players, 1. Let's go. It is LFC, to be fair to me. It is ridiculously hard to control. Damn it. I thought I was on a roll there. Yeah, I think I would kind of agree with there. Oh, for fuck's sake. I think I would kind of agree with Zap's review of this. I think it looks alright, but it's just... Dale thinks the boat looks like a bloke shrugging his shoulders. I can see what you're on about, Dale. Yeah, a one-eyed man shrugging his shoulders. Right, anyway, enough of that. Options, exit. There we go. Right, let's get back to the magazine. So yeah, we'll let the guys off with that one. Right, next one, Software Star. Now, I was a huge, like most people, I was a huge Football Manager fan. Played it to death, and when this came out, I was super excited. The idea of the game is to bring out a game, release a game, and watch it climb the charts. Gary Penn wasn't overly enamoured. I liked Bubble Bus. Yeah, I thought they'd done some. Who's talking about Bubble Bus? Oh, that was Bubble Bus that did that last game. Fans of Football Manager will find this an exceptionally disappointing follow-up. This is just a simple strategy game with little control over what you really do. I totally agree with you, Gary. But it didn't stop me playing this. Many software houses will wish their job was as easy as this game, because you spend most of the time hitting the turnkey. Graphics 15%. There is no real graphic. I thought I was going to say there is no real graphics. There are no real graphics. But anyway, yeah, we'll let it off. There is no real graphic action. 3% for sound. Not nearly as good as Football Manager. And what's Morton saying? Advertises a long-awaited follow-up to Football Manager, but as far as I'm concerned, it's just a follow-up. In Football Manager, you had a fair bit to do, and it seems as you battle to win the FA Cup. Da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da. Right. Anyway, let's have a look. Now, if you didn't know, I was lucky enough. I'm going to do a bit of pimping my own channel here. Let's have a quick look. Let's look for Blimey It's Only. Blimey It's Only. There we are. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, there we are. Share, copy. Yep, I was really lucky to have an interview with the main man, Kevin Toms. Bookmark that for later on, folks. Right, what we're looking for, Software Star. Let's see if we can find it. Software House. I wonder if that's a different game, isn't it? I wonder what Software House is. Is there a game called? I'm curious as to whether this guy has maybe called it the wrong name. Software House. Ah, right. No, that's something completely different. Christ almighty, what is going on with that guy's face? Right, it doesn't appear to have that, so I'm going to just go back into my Software Star Soho Sex Quest. There we are. Software Star. Let's have a quick look. Advert. Could you be a software star? Yep, there's Kevin Toms. When you open an addictive game, there's a new world of discovery waiting for you. Yeah, that'll be me in a couple of years' time. Kevin Toms won. I don't know what kind of car that is. Right, anyway, let's get the game loaded. Software start. Who's messaging me on the phone? Full screen. Evening, Tony. How are you, mate? Right, restore game. No, let's start a new game. You do not adjust your speakers. There is hee-haw sound in this game. Press return to continue. Right, I've set you one task for the coming year to produce a pre-tax profit of £10,000. Oh, okay, right, we're just going to be called MAME. And I think we're going to be called Beginner. There we are. Right, select your skill level. We have done that. Right, we've already got a game, and it's 100%. Press return to continue. Right, we want to design a new game, and it's obviously going to be called Bollocks. Press I to offer incentives. So this is employee productivity. Increase discipline. Right, you know what? I mean, their productivity was, well, let's have a look. It was appalling, then it was appalling, then it was excellent, and then it slipped back to average. It's excellent again. So I think we'll right, okay, we'll offer a wee bit incentives. Press return. Right, sales. Oh, that was good. That was sales last one. Enter the region to be given highest priority. Well, I think it's going to have to be the north. All right, and then southwest, east. Right, do we want to hype the game? Hell yeah, we want to hype it. Right, press return to continue. Game software star agent 10, quality 80%. Enter number of pages of adverts to be booked this month in Zap. I think we'll go for just the one. Press return to continue. Right, and let's watch Software Star rise up through the charts. It never sold any. Shit. Holy shit. What do you mean duplication was 0? Bloody hell, that's all my money gone. Jesus. What happened there? Why did it not sell any? Press the number of the game you wish to delete. Well, we need to keep it going for just now. Press L to launch game. Right, the quality is only 9%, so I think we're going to have to leave that for a bit. I mean, productivity was excellent, but okay, that's making the new game. Right, we can't really discipline them because they're obviously right. Sales last month, Jesus, what went wrong? What went wrong? Wee Bob Art, Evening Squire. Don't know what went wrong. Right, okay, we're going to have to be honest. Right, all right, we're going to have to get a few more adverts. Let's go for 2 pages. Well, at least we're 20th, right? We sold 1,850. Press return to continue. Right, we're still a nobody. Apparently, Software Star, right, it's sold 920, well, 1,850. Right, I'm going to, well, I think we'll keep it going for one more month. 21%. Come on, guys, you really need to get the fucking finger out. Let's launch the bugger. Appalling. Right. Right, sorry, but we'll literally just play it for another couple of minutes. Right, good. Right, I think we need to kick a few arses. North, right, sales were fantastic. And then it was just pish everywhere else. So let's go for west, east, south, north. Right, and we're going to be honest. Right, let's go for 10. That's going to, if we don't get big sales, right, quality one. How it told me it was bloody 21%. Or was that how completed it was? I'm not too sure actually. Right, let's go for 12 pages of adverts for our bollocks. No more than 10 pages. Right, well, we're going to have to go for 10. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Go on, my son. Go on. That's what I'm talking about. Well, so much for it being shit. People seem to love it. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, Tony, it's quite literally you just type a name for a game. You don't do any programming of any sort. There we go. Let's retire at the top. Kaboom! Bank balance, right? We made a profit of £14,000, which is wonderful. Right, let's come out of this. Options, exit. Right, let's get back to the magazine in hand. Right, there we go. Tim loves. You know what? I'm Scottish. Scottish have no interest in cricket. Absolutely no interest. If I was to have to pick the sport I would least likely want to watch ever, and I include carpet bowls in this, it would have to be cricket. I mean, any sport that's stopped for lunch, really. So, ironically, one of my mates, Don, he actually bought this. Tim loves cricket. It's not Tim loves cricket. It's Tim. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's Tim loves cricket. Apostrophe S. Yeah, as opposed to Tim loves cricket. It's Tim loves cricket. Or is it? Anyway. Right, let's what's Mr. Wade saying? Fine attempt at cricket on a micro. You never hear people talk about computers as micros. And in a two-player game will demand plenty of skill and hectic activity. Playing against a computer is less of a challenge. Nah. Like Gary Penn's got a sore shoulder. Obviously, Timmy will love cricket, but I find it a very dull sport. Here. And the thought of playing the game on a computer struck me as even more depressing. The general presentation of the game wasn't bad. Cricket is a slow game, and so is this. Even if you love cricket, you could well be disappointed. Flickery, crude graphics, no sound, and no sound. It's a Commodore 64 game. No sound and user unfriendliness contribute to make a bad game worse. Well, technically, Jazz Rignall's talking bollocks because he says no sound, and yet that says one thud and one boop. Right, I think we really have to look at this, folks. What do you think? Tim loves cricket. Right, we'll just stick with this. I think Tim. There we go. Tim loves cricket. Right, why is it cut to a picture of Tim Jim? I have no idea. Sid, what the hell happened here? I have no idea. All games, get back over there and behave yourself. Right, all games. Tim loves cricket. Right, cover. Was the guy that did that style of artwork, was he not some quite famous? I'm sure he was. Yeah, there's Bruce Forsyth, obviously. Instructions on reversal. Peaksoft did this. Right, let's come out of this and let's look at the advert. I'm sure the advert was black and white. It certainly was. I mean, look at that for an advert. Tim loves Masterpiece. Tim loves Masterpiece. Is right, I've just got it. So Tim Love was actually the programmer, right? Tim Love's Masterpiece is now available for the C64. Batting, bowling, and fielding under total joystick control. Bowl a googly, hit a six, take a catch. If you do it, sorry, you can do it all. Check with your retailer, clip the coupon, or phone your access number. All orders dispatched within 24 hours. Peaksoft, 42-8 Queen Street, Balderton, New York, Knots. £8.95. Holy shit. That's a lot of money. Right, anyway, let's give it a go. Now, bear in mind that I don't watch cricket. Full screen. Do you want to choose your own teams? Yes. Oh, I thought it was going to let us. Team name. Right, it doesn't let you delete anything. Oops. Ow, bugger off. Right, bowler. Fucking hell, what am I typing in here? I have no idea. Medium bowling skill. 4. Right, that was a bad idea. Right, we need to come out of this. I thought it'd be interesting to put our own names, but that's going to take way too long. So I'm going to have to come out of that, and then I'm going to have to load it again. Can you imagine doing this back in the day, having a YouTube channel but loading games from tape? All right, we want to go to full screen like so. No, we don't want to choose our own teams. Right. Now what? Space, world. Do you want to play the computer? I suppose so. Choose your team. Well, I'm going to have to be the world, obviously. You have won the toss. Do you want to bat first? Yes. What standard of play? Well, it's going to be test, obviously. The weather is poor. Oh, at least it's realistic in that score. Right, we're just going to batter, pun intended, right in. Both of them will bowl. Have it. Right, what happened there? How out? I have no idea. Fall of wheat? I don't know. It looks like he's doing. It looks like he's actually right. I don't think the joystick's working. Whoops. Hang on. Control. Swap joystick ports. Let's try again. Yeah, it looks like a guy doing karate and he's kind of hopping. Boof. LBW, whatever that is. Oh, he's going to the other side, folks. Right, let's try and hit it the other way. Oh, for Christ's sake. Yeah, I have to say, this does not make me want to play cricket any more than before I played this. I don't know what's going on. The guy on the left's got a skinny right arm. No idea what's going on there. Bold. Right, that's enough of that. Yep, it's shit. So actually, it's really authentic. Right, exit. I don't know why I played that. No idea. Right, back to the magazine. Let's have a look. Right, hang on. I want to drink my cider. Hang on, 2 ticks. What I'm going to do, just to well, I drink my coffee. Now I know the sound reproduction on what do you call it, StreamYard is a bit pants. I'm going to drink my coffee and I'm just going to listen. I'll let you listen to some nice tunes. Where's Sanction? Sanction. There we are. Right, just enjoy this, folks. Right, back. Evening, Mr. L. How are you, mate? What's he saying there? Bowled by a 21 mil. Is that? I take it 21 miles per hour is a bit slow, is it? Right. Anyway, that's enough of that shit. Right, from one shit to the next. Herbert's dummy run. Silver range. I'm just trying to see. These were yeah. This was the BT whatever it was. What was it called again? Firebird. Don't think I ever played that. Mickey the Bricky, never played that. Bird Strike, nope. Gold Digger, nope. Duck. You know what? Actually, I need to. There's why. Vic 20, Vic 20, BBC Micro B, BBC Micro B. So I never got a chance to play any of these. Strat. Is there any actually for the C64? Yeah. Why have we got a? Why have we got a? Why have we got an ad? Oh, hang on a second. We're going to get the second page. No, it's not. Oh, there we go. Right. Now we're talking. Booty, Headache. Never played Headache. Zulu, thousands of them, or 100 of them, I should say. Go the Ghost. Mr. Freeze. I'll need to do a. What do you call it? Firebird stream at some point. I've heard lots of things about this. Somebody, I can't remember who it was. Somebody said apparently Wild Bunch for the Spectrum is meant to be one of the better budget games. Never tried it. Anyway, right, let's Demons Topaz Gold Editions, £5.95 each. Again, never played it. Buggy Blast, that's on the Spectrum. Right, Super Huey, now we're talking. I did buy this game. I bought this game based on the review. And surprise, surprise, I struggled. I struggled with it. And Mr. L wonders why I never play Elite Dangerous. Trust me, if a game's got more than 2 buttons, I'm totally confused. Right, superb helicopter flight simulator, great 3D graphics, easy joystick control. Now, back in the day, I mean, it's hard to imagine now, but back in 1984, 1985, when this came out, it was something pretty special loading up a game on your computer thinking, I'm going to be flying a helicopter. Right, GP saying this to me is undoubtedly one of the best flight simulations on the 64. I remember, oh my god, one of my dogs has just farted and it's disgusting. I remember the original flight simulator I can't even remember who made it. Let me have a quick look. Sorry, I digress for a second. And I'm sure it was really expensive. Was it Commodore that made it? Flight Simulator. No, it's not that. Sublogic. Yeah, that's it. Sublogic. I remember that. I remember getting a copy of this on disc. Let's have a quick look. Oh my goodness, there are absolutely tons of adverts. Yeah, this just looked expensive. Is this for the C6? Does it actually tell you? No, it doesn't actually tell you. Let's see what it says. Put yourself in the pilot's seat of a Piper 181 Cherokee Archer for an awe-inspiring flight over realistic scenery. You know what would be interesting? To actually play this, but to increase the speed, because I'm quite sure that if you played it faster, in fact, nah, I'll not do it now. I'm not going to do it now because I'm kind of getting waylaid a wee bit. But it'd be interesting to actually look at that. Yeah, let's have a look at some of that. I want to see if there's any that actually tell you the price of it. Yeah, I mean you could buy you could get, what do you call it, like scenery discs and all that kind of stuff. You'll know none of them actually give. Ah, there we go. Yeah, wow. Look at the price of that. Flight Simulator. Now this was 1985. 49.95. So what would that be back in the old days? I don't know. 25 quid, something like that. So that was a lot of money. That was probably the most expensive game that I ever saw. There was another one called Interdictor Pilot. I wonder why flight simulators were more expensive. Was it because there was more programming went into it? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, 49.95, and then if you wanted scenery discs, it was another 24 quid. Bloody hell! Let's just have a quick look. I will get back to Zap in a second. Interdictor Pilot. The only thing I remember about that was the box was humongous. Where are we? Interdictor. Uh, mm, 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 uh, I can't even spell interceptor. Interdictor Pilot. There we go. Super soft. Has it got any? No, it doesn't actually have any in-game graphics. Right, let's have a look at the. Let's have a look at the manual for this. There we go. Federal Inter-Starbase Patrol Force. I've just noticed that's actually a skull. Yeah, wow. Use of transponder. Pilots may employ their transponder in the manner they see fit in the circumstances. I love how this has been typed out in a typewriter. Awesome. Rules of engagement. Theory, bloody hell. Propulsion, fueled by an atomic core of the 90 kilogram capacity. Propulsion is by means of pulsed thermonuclear explosions within the drive unit. Deflector power shields your ship from the drive unit whilst also providing the means for both forward and retro thrust. I'm lost already. Jesus, Lewis array. The Lewis array is a pod containing this. Jesus, there is so much to this. Insane. Anyway, we want to have a quick look. I just want to see how much this was. Advert. I'm sure it was expensive. Does it tell you? Yeah, there's a box. That box was huge. Hiya, you want a hot water bottle? Yeah, I'll go and get it in 2 ticks. I'm going to have to go downstairs, just grab a hot water bottle. There's no price range there. Advert. Ah, here we go. Right. Interdictor Pilot. Where is it? Interdictor Pilot, Commodore 64. Oh, no, well, right, okay. It wasn't as much. Interdictor Pilot was $20. I had it. Maybe it's just the box. Maybe it's a huge box that confused me. Yeah. I need to actually have a look for a video of that game getting played. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do that right now. Interdictor pilot. Interdictor pilot C64. Right, I'm going to pinch this from Mad Commodore. I'm sure he won't mind. I will put a wee link to his channel down below. I'm sure Mad Commodore won't mind me pinching a wee bit of his what do you call it, video. I just want to see what it's like. I'm curious as to if you actually get any in-flight graphics. Right, looking at the duration of the video, it's 2 minutes and 4 seconds. So I think even Mad Commodore gave up. Oh, hang on, folks, we're getting some action. Something niggles me that I seem to remember loading this up back in the day, and I'm sure it was a lot more expensive, thinking this is going to be phenomenal. And then when I actually loaded it, yep, there we go. I think Mad Commodore, he he obviously couldn't figure it out either. Evening, Colin. Right, let's get rid of that. Right, listen, folks, I'm going to go downstairs, grab a hot water bottle for Ava. I'm going to let you. Let's try and find a demo. Tell you what I'll do. I'll give you some. I'm going to load up Denise again, wherever it is. There it's there. I can close down the SID player. C64 demos. Right, let's see what we're going to go for. Right, listen, I will be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. I'll just wait for this to hopefully start loading. There we go. Right, back in 2 ticks. Right. I take it I should have pressed space. Right. Right, anyway, where are we? Let's get back to the job in hand. That's Archie, he's been out for a piss. He's just... Oh, wait a minute, what's going on here? What the hell, did I close down that bloody magazine? Oh, you twat. Right, anyway, let's get to where we were. We've looked at that. Where are we? Tony Crowder being a superstar. Have we looked at that? Where the hell is it? No, I don't think we've come as far as this. Pole position. Oh, we get to play that. That's good. World Series Baseball. Penetrator. Bloody hell. I tell you, there were some number of games. Ah, Super Huey. That's where we were. Yeah, I kind of got diverted a wee bit. Right, Super Huey. Right, let's give it a go. Now, I did buy this back in the day. Like I said, I couldn't play it. Right, let's narrow that down and get this loaded. Now, hopefully I've got a cartridge image somewhere to save all the pissing about. What we're looking for, Super Huey. Now, there was a second one to this, but I don't think I ever actually played it. Right, no, there's no disc. Ox is asking, did I ever get to interview Bruce Everest? You know what? I didn't, Ox, and I'm not going to, because I messaged him. I messaged him a really polite message, or maybe about a year ago, and eventually got back to me. And he never sort of committed to it. And he said, "Oh, I think he said something like, I don't know, I'm too busy at the moment. Come back to me in a month," something like that. And I went back to him, and I can't remember. I just got a very, very kind of blunt response, and I just thought, nah, you know what? Screw you. I'm not interested. I've watched the Bedrooms to Billions, and if I'm being honest, he looks like a right miserable bastard. So if these guys think that there's something special, not interested. So right, hang on. I'm just going to go and get that door shut so I don't make too much noise. Right, come on. Right, where are we? Right, I can close that down, and we're looking for Super Huey. Super SUPER. Super Huey. There we are. Let's have a quick look at the cover. So this actually came out for the Apple II as well, apparently. Let's have a look at the advert. All right, it's pretty much the same as the cover. See, I was going to say that was more expensive. Amazingly priced at $19.95. I suppose that would be. See, look at that Arctic Rescue. I mean, that looks pretty good graphics. Bermuda Triangle, Gulf of Terror, Brushfire, Super Chewy and Louie. Right, I mean, I did see a quick reference card. Right, I'm going to open that up over here so I can hopefully see. There we go. Right. Let's get this loaded, see if we can take off. Options, full screen. That's an expanded sprite and a half. Right, let's try and start the game. Right, bloody hell. Keyboard can right, so you effectively need to type in these commands. Solo flight, explore, rescue, combat. I think we'll just go for number 1. Right, why is it not doing anything? Number 1, number 2. Right, it doesn't like that. Right, I'm going to. I'll try and load this with WinVice, I think. And we just need to get the joystick settings, and I think, oh, that's there, that's fine. And then alternate D for full screen. Alright, come on, how do we escape this? Somehow I don't think you can escape this. Come on. Surely you can. Right, hang on, alternate J. No, it looks like you can't stop this, folks. I'll just scoff another chocolate while we're waiting. Right, okay. Solo flight. Oh, here we go. Right. Evening, James. How are you, buddy? I'm good, mate. Right, pull my one collector. Wait a minute. Press F1 to turn on computer. There we go, F1. Type ASN to select an assignment. ASN. Select assignment, return. Right, how do we... Now what? Type ASN to select assignment, press return. Right, I don't know. After cockpit screen reappears, press F1 again. Right, well, a minute, I need to see if there's any other instructions. How do we take off? Come on. Yes, N. Select. Ain't doing anything. I think I just have to turn on the power and start the engine. That's what I've tried to do then, Colin. Alright, POW. There we go. Thanks, Colin. Right, press F3 to start engine. Now listen to the sound. I think this sounds damned impressive. Increase throttle to 1600 to 1700 engine RPM. Engine. Now listen to the sound. I always thought this was impressive. Right, for some reason I can only set it to 1018. Ah, there we go. Right. We'll go for that'll do. And then we want to press F. Oh, hang on. Press F5 to engage rotor. Now, there's something hugely satisfying about playing a game like this. You actually felt like you were flying a chopper, you know what I mean? Right, okay, increase throttle to 3000 RPM. Oops. Pull back to rise. Oh, it's with the fire button. Pull back and collect with fire button to lift. Pull back. Ah, there we go. There we go. Rise to safe altitude above 30 feet. Well, plenty. That. And then push forward to go forward. There we go. It might not look like much, but you know what? Back in the day, I thought this was damned impressive. The fact that you get the little kind of details below you, I thought that was really, really good. Yeah, excellent. Right, anyway, enough of that. All I need D, let's get back. How are we doing for time? Right, we've got probably about another half an hour, I think. I don't think we're actually going to get through this tonight. Right, I'm going to narrow that down. Right, back to Zap. Yeah, they loved it. Right, Penetrator, Scramble explodes again to your screens with this new release from Melbourne House. The version that I used to play back in the day was, in fact, let's just play it just now. I know I'm kind of going off topic, but the version of this that I used to play was Scramble with a K. There we go, by Daryl Etherington. This was a Scramble. I thought this was brilliant. Even then, I was back in the day. I was a wee bit disappointed at whoops, run how choppy it was. The scrolling wasn't the greatest, but it was a great game nevertheless. Right, I want to go to that. I'm going to full screen. Oh, listen to that Sid tune. Yeah, there is Ox. They did actually bring out a new version of this, which I'll let you see as well. So this was the original. Yeah, there you go. I'm going to go no, just to let you see this. Start at sector 1, unlimited shifts, no, 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 read the docs, no. Right, so this was the original. This is probably one of the probably the most played games that I had back then. Right, how do we start? No, I'll just change the joystick. Oh, you know what? I'm forgetting I've got the different control. I want to swap ports and press fire. Now, I thought the graphics of this were excellent. The explosions are all present and correct. The kind of landscape looked fine. Yeah, the kind of the actual enemies were all sort of monochrome, but that didn't really matter. You can see there the scrolling's not the greatest, but through the wonders of hacks, etc., etc. Let's come out of this again. Options and exit. Right, let's just load it up again. Options, full screen. Yeah, Analog were excellent. They put out some real high quality games. I mean, looking at them now, you know, they're going to be not that great, but back in 1983, 1984, they were really, really professional. So we're going to do the smooth scrolling patch. Yes. Use retouched graphics. We'll try that. Nope. Nope. Start at sector 1. Nope, 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 nope. I think you need to wait and get into the press joystick bit. There we go. Yeah, there. Oh no, 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 no. Right, I don't like the improved graphics. Don't like them one little bit, but I do like the fact that they've made the scrolling super smooth. Yeah, and they've also introduced little kind of scores when you destroy something. You get like 100 appearing on the bottom. Obviously, fast forward to 2022, and there's since been another version of Scramble released, which is nigh on arcade perfect, I would say. Right, anyway, we digress. Right, that was C64. Options, exit, right. Right, anyway, what we're looking for, we're going to look for a Penetrator. Right, Melbourne House have made a backward step with the release of this game. There are too many Scramble games available, and the Scramble theme is... you know what I'm thinking of? The Rabbit Software one. Very old. Right. Okay, tell you what, I just want to have a look. I want to have a look at the Rabbit Software one. That was actually really good, if I remember rightly. Though it came out in 1984, but I don't recall ever actually playing it. Full screen. Do you want unlimited lives? Nope. 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 Yeah, and apparently George Lucas, or John Williams, I should say, authorised the music for this game, which was very kind of him. Place choice, either port, press fire to start. Now, oddly, you get a question mark right at the very, not a question mark, you get a little notation, and if you destroy that, then it turns the music off, which is an interesting thing. Yeah, look at this. If I had known about this back in the day, I'd have been all over this. This is fantastic. So smooth. I mean, they've even got like the actual things you destroy are multicolored, and they've got some animation as well. Turn the music on again. Right, it's not quite authentic because the arcade one doesn't have this kind of weaving back and forwards. Yeah, look at the animation even for the little spaceships. That is really good. It's a bit of an odd thing having, depending on what you're shooting at, it turns the music on and off. That would start to annoy me. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, I'm super impressed with this, I have to say. Oh, for Christ's sake, we've turned it on again. But the fact it's so smooth, I would say, makes it more playable. Right, I think we have to just keep playing this and see how we get on. Yeah, right, this is, it's not an accurate version of Scramble, far from it, but it's excellent. Oh, bollocks. Little graphic collision there, not collision, little graphic, whatever you want to call it. Yeah! Yeah, I absolutely missed out on this one, Paul. This is super impressive. But I do wish they'd kept it loyal to the arcade Scramble. Right, okay, let's come out of this, options and exit. Right, let's go to the game that we're meant to be looking at, Penetrator. Let's have a quick look and see what kind of review they gave it. Jazz Wriggle wasn't massive fan of it. Gary Payne thought that there was too many scrambles. This conversion of Spectrum game has taken a long time coming, and unfortunately it shows the flickery graphics are annoying, and combined with the colour scheme make it tough on the eyes. Versions of Scramble are two a penny. 56%. Right, let's have a look and see if it's pish. Penalty. Penetrator. There we are. What's that there? That says it's a demo. Right. Anyway, I think this has got some bizarre music, if I recall. Right, full screen. Eh, unlimited lives. Nope. Nope. Enemy intelligence always low. Nope. Right, let's go. Ah, you could actually edit the landscape. That's weird. Right, how do we start? I'm assuming I've got the wrong joystick. Swap ports. We need to swap them back, I think. Swap ports. Right, it's not letting me control it at all. The last time we're going on to keys. Right, I'm presuming I'm on keys. Right, listen, I'm not even going to bother playing it. Yes! I think that music was getting my nerves, to be fair. Doesn't actually show you how to. Oh, wait a minute. Right, the joystick's kind of working, but it's wait a minute. Control swap ports. Is it going to work this time? There we go. Right. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I mean, it's smooth. It's fairly authentic, I think. Dale, could you put a wee link to the Mamemeister Facebook page, please? Because I know not everybody does Discord. If you don't mind, it's facebook.com/Mamemeister, I think. I notice in this version, none of the ships seem to take off. Thanks, Del. A rather abrupt end to the music. Oh, arse biscuits. Cheers, Del. Piss off. Right, anyway, that's Penetrator. Okay, where's that? Right, let's get back to it again. Right, powerful utilities for your C64. Who was that by Micro Center and Evesham? Ah, Evesham Micros. Ah, they were quite, yeah, I bought quite a bit of stuff off them back in the day, I think. Right, World Series Baseball. What was interesting about this was there's a Bob Wakeling classic. What was I going to say? Yeah, Imagine label was taken over by Ocean with the intent of publishing arcade version conversions, which they did. But this was the very first release, and this wasn't an arcade game. It was a kind of weird one to actually pick. I mean, baseball wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't really popular at all in the UK. Right. Anyway, pole position. You'll notice that color advert, black and white review. And yet, when you think back to reading that back in the day, you always think of it as being colour, which it wasn't. Possibly in the later ones. Evening Stuart, as bad as cricket. Actually, I I played baseball for about 2 years back in 1994, and we were actually the Scottish champions, no less. There was about 10 Scottish teams, and we won the championship. We played the English champions, Liverpool, and got absolutely pumped stupid. Right, pole position. Let's narrow that down. Let's narrow him down, and let's get Denise loaded. And let's see if there's a pole position in this. Hopefully there will be. Pole position. You know what? There's a pole position too, which I've never actually seen, and I'm going to load it up after this. Right, make this full screen, like so. But I thought this was alright actually. I mean, it's blocky, but it plays alright. Now, I just know that this is going to be the wrong joystick. I know that's going to be the case. And it is. Right. Control, there we go. It's fiendishly difficult. I thought this was alright. You know, the graphics for the cars could have probably been better, but you know, it kind of felt like the arcade one. And that's the important thing. You're never going to replicate the graphics of the arcade. Now, what I like about this particular game is you don't have to keep the joystick held up. Like some driving games, I'm not going to get through there. Nope. Exactly, Hawkeye. It wasn't bad for an early game at all. Whoops. I would love to see somebody actually give this game a go and see if they could make a modern conversion of pole position, just to see how good it could be. It's a pity I didn't know any Commodore 64 programmers, Mr. Sherman. If you're watching, yep, there's a challenge for you. Let's see a pole position, a credible pole position for the Atari, for the C64. Right, that was pole position. I now want to have a quick look at pole position 2. Can I drag that? No, I can't. Right, I want to exit that. Is it options? It is, certainly is. There we go. And then make that small again. Right, this is pole position 2. When did this come out? I don't know when this came out actually. Right, that's not doing anything, so I'm assuming the joystick needs to be swapped over like so. There we go. Right, let's just... No, we'll do Fuji, I think. Right, rather annoyingly, this one makes you have to you've got to hold the joystick up the way, which annoys me. Yeah, the graphics are a lot better. So is this actually based on the original pole position? I think it is. Don't die! Oh, bollocks, I didn't even bloody well touch it. Right, anyway, listen, that's pole position 2. Right, let's come out of that for a second. Options and exit. Right, let's get back to the magazine. Right, what have we got now? Gremlins. That was an adventure. I quite liked that actually. Oh my god, there we go. From Mr. Bates himself, Airwolf. Always think this was one of these games. It could have been a great game. As it was, it's a completely unplayable mess. It looks great, but it's just the whole controls make it impossible. There you go. The idea of this game is a familiar one, but its execution is original and full of pleasant surprises. Well, he seems to like it. Okay, there we go. God, it actually got 88%. Reviewed in this issue are 2 4 Apocalypse variants. One is pretty grotty, and one, namely this one, is even better than the original. Away you go. Seriously, you're talking out a hole in your arse. 4 Apocalypse is one of the best games ever, and this is not one of them. Right, anyway, let's say, what did they give it? 88%. It's just the fact that you've got to keep holding up in the joystick just makes it unnecessarily difficult. Yeah, I'm with you, Hawkeye. I think if I was going to play pole position, I would be playing the original as well. Right, so we're looking for Airwolf. How are we doing for time? We've got 10 minutes, folks. Right, where is Denise? There it is there. And we're looking for Airwolf. Let's see if I've got an Airwolf cartridge image. Now, these cartridge images you can download from what is that website where you can download like all the new games. I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, that's where I grabbed this. It's a collection of cartridge images, and there's something like 2,500. It's brilliant. The great thing is Airwolf 2. Don't remember that. You just drag it across, you get the loading screen. Oh, I love this tune. This was a loading tune. I can't remember what game it was for. Was this not a US Gold loading tune? What you do is hit space and it's instantly loaded. Full screen. Early ocean loading music. Is it really, Paul? No, I'm sure it's. I'm sure that's early US Gold. Can anybody else? Is Lacozer still in the stream? Don't know if he is. Lacozer, was that a US Gold tune again? I can't remember. Now, wait a minute. Have I got? Oh no, I thought I had infinite energy. I haven't. Oh, for fuck's sake. High school, high noon, Nova Load music. Paul is right. I shouldn't argue with somebody who works for that magazine. Get in! Come on, you bastard! Oh, for fuck's sake. I never understood why they had to have such a small playing area. I mean, it's not minuscule by any manner of means, but why did we have to have a huge... Why do we have to have, I don't know, 2/5 of the screen taken up with a display? I don't understand that. Come on, get through. Come on, get through. Back off. This game would be really good, but not for the fact that you've got this stupid gravity thing. It's a pity that somebody never actually tweaked this to remove the gravity. Can you destroy that thing? I don't think you can. but you just bounce about like that. Right, you know what? I'm actually wanting to options. Right, before we load up High Noon loading music, I just want to have a quick look at Airwolf 2. Don't recall ever seen this. Airwolf 2. Options, full screen. I do like that loading screen, I have to say, that's nice. Right. Right, so it's Nemesis then. Never seen this before. Did I pick these things up? Bollocks. Side-scrolling game. It's not quite the volcanoes you get in Nemesis. Catechus, it isn't. The screen area is far too small. Oh, for fuck's sake. Absolutely, Tony. Don't get me wrong, not all old games are good. In fact, I would say the majority of them are a lot of bollocks, but there are some real classics. Right, that is just a lesson in frustration. Right, power off. Right, what I'm going to do, I don't want to load up the tape. I don't want to load up. I want to come out of this completely like so. I want to load up High Noon and go for the tape. High Noon. Was High Noon all one word? There it's there. Right, sit back. Right, we've got 4 minutes. Sit back and just enjoy some nostalgia. This is the original tape. And we're going to stick it on a full screen. And I'm going to enjoy my cider. Johnny and the Jumpies. Don't remember that one. Dun dun dun. The thing is, before like Monty on the Run and Rob Hubbard came along, that was the kind of music that we were getting, and it wasn't altogether bad, and I actually thought that was quite impressive. But then when Thing This Spring came along, it just absolutely blew the expectation of what the C64 could do. We just thought, fucking hell, is this coming at the same thing? Right, I think we've heard enough. Is that going to keep repeating itself? Oh, excuse me. Do. I'm actually thinking I could do a stream where we just watch tapes loading. What do you think? Do you think that's one that people would be interested in doing? Just load up different tape loaders and listen to the music. What do you think? Let me know. Does anybody know who did the music for that? Ah, good man, Steve. Yeah, that'd be a bit of fun just listening to, just basking in nostalgia. Doesn't always have to be about. I mean, the thing is, it wasn't always about the games. It was about the music. It was about the loading screens. It was just about the whole experience of playing games. Right, I think since it's going to be loaded, I think we'll give it a quick go, and then I'm going to call it a night. There we go. I think this game could actually be improved if it was just a wee bit faster, because I always felt that you couldn't really walk fast enough to avoid the bullets. I love the fact that the wee Undertaker came out and bugger off. Such a simplistic game, but it's difficult. Little touches like that, the fact that you could go inside, I thought was excellent. Oh, piss off. That was a bloody cheap shot, you bastard. Always trying to find like a safe spot on the screen, like sort of standing at the top. Yeah, standing at the top and trying to pick them off, but it doesn't work. Oh, this is not going to end well. I'm sure you can go inside here and then go to the window. There you go. How cool is that? Right, we'll just sit here and wait for him to come out. Come on, get out! Not so fast, you blasted varmint. Nope, Mr. Morrison works on Zap magazine, Tony. So have you got, is it just a certain number of enemies to kill? Oh, come on, no way. That was close. Almost got me an ankle there. I'm not a fan of Retro Gamer magazine. I used to like it in the early days. I just think the writing style is largely dry. It's just kind of too dry, and they've pretty much covered all the systems that I want to listen. I'm not interested in reading PlayStation 2 reviews and that kind of stuff. Now, is this the one where you get the guy in a horse? It's got like the worst like, animated Absolutely, Paul. Yep, get you in, mate, and turn it around. Yeah, they've got. Look at the graphics for the horse. It's got like the smallest head ever. It looks more like a bloody greyhound. You know what I think's hilarious? I cancelled my direct. I shouldn't say this out. I shouldn't say this aloud, but I cancelled my direct debit for Retro Gamer probably 2 years ago because there's nothing. They don't have any content that I'm interested in, and they still send me the magazine, even though I don't pay for it. They still send me the magazine. Nope, no horses were hurt during the filming of this video, only greyhound dogs. Yeah, you just move. Oh, kill, 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 kill. You just move far too slow. Come here, you bastard. So does anybody know, is it enemies, is it time limit? Before you move on to the next screen? Oh, piss off. Right, there we have it, folks. Right, it's 10 o'clock and I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to just... That's still playing, isn't it? Hang on, 2 ticks. There we go. Right, listen, folks, thank you very, very much to every single person that tuned in tonight. Please remember, this is tomorrow night's stream. There won't be a stream tomorrow night. I just thought because I was at a loose end, I would do it tonight, because then the great thing is I can have a cider and we've got a long line in the morning as well. So listen, have a great rest of the weekend. There will be more videos coming out for me next week. I am trying to line up a few kind of interviews as well, so hopefully get them kind of in progress. And as always, guys, till next time, thanks very much for watching. Take it easy.